Well, time for a new review. Yep, that is of course right. Today I'm of course taking a look at the 2023 game Eternights. Now, obviously, a lot of you would be forgiven for not really knowing this existed because, well, the game sold well. It is kind of one of the more kind of hidden gems on the PlayStation 4 and 5, and of course Steam. So of course, what is this game about? How good it is? How good is it? And would I recommend it? Well, honestly, let's get into the review. So I originally found this game in late 2023. I think it was it actually was about November. I think I found it on PS5. Didn't really play until December, and it became the first game I completed of this year. Yeah, that's how long I've wanted to review it. Now I didn't get the platinum until really back in I think it was probably June, I think. Maybe even May. I honestly don't know. So this game, if I had to describe it in one way, it's a bit like Persona. Now this could be bad, but this could also be a good thing. Now, depending on how you of course feel about Persona, that could kind of easily make up your opinion about this game. Now I compare it to Persona because it's a bit like it. Not in gameplay, but with how it kind of presents some of its mechanics. Now, of course, obviously, well, let's get into the story. So the story is that, basically zombies, creatures and stuff. The world ended, and it's just you and a few characters. Obviously, your character has a special power, and he can pretty much fight these monsters. Along his side are, of course, his companions, each of whom hold a special ability that can help in battle. Now, you can, of course, increase these abilities by hanging out with them. So that's kind of where seems to get some influence, and why I think it's a bit like Persona. Because in Persona, well, your confidants help you quite a lot in Persona 5. Same thing with kind of Persona 4, but not everyone knows that. But so yeah, your teammates kind of help you quite a bit if you hang out with them, and of course the time is also limited. You can only explore these dungeons during the daytime. At night, you can scavenge for various items. So that's a bit why it reminds me a bit of Persona. The game pretty much makes you use your time wisely, although it does reward you for not completely just blowing off your teammates and just focusing on the dungeons. There's a lot of useful stuff that you can learn from them, and it makes for a more interesting game. I really do like the characters in this. All of them are pretty likable, and the romances are pretty good. Oh yeah, that's another thing that this game has. You can romance various characters in this game, and there's trophies behind that. There's also trophies for getting all of them in one file. So, obviously, let's get into the platinum. The platinum isn't really too difficult. For me, it took 2 playthroughs, although maybe you could get it done in one. There's not really much info about this. All the information I got was pretty much from, Steam or Reddit, or just blind luck. So, the question is, how good is the story, and is the game worth it? Well, the story is pretty good. I honestly really liked it. I don't have much to say because I don't want to get into spoilers, but I seriously do recommend this game. I thought the story was pretty interesting. There's some really great moments in this one, and I'm glad that I picked it up. As for the gameplay, it's pretty fun. There's some really challenging parts, but overall, the game doesn't really feel like it's not too unfair. It's also nice that the game kind of does have a new game plus thing, which did help with getting the platinum. Of course, as for my final thoughts on this game, I personally would love to see more games from this studio, perhaps even a sequel. It would also be cool to see this game on other platforms. I think there's a rumor, or at least it did get confirmed, that it is going to be on the Switch, because right now it's only on the PlayStation 4, 5, and PC. So I really hope that's true because I think more people should experience this. But that's all I have to say for this one. I'll of course be back next time with a review of Skyrim's A New Source of Storm. So stay tuned for that one, and thank you all for watching.